The new Rocky movie Creed tries to do two things. It tries to honor the past and it tries to leave its own legacy. It knocks it out of the park on both fronts. Creed stars Sylvester Stallone, Michael B. Jordan, and is directed by Ryan Coogler. So guys, I am really enjoying my Rocky week. I've reviewed the first three movies, and I've been waiting for the new movie Creed, and it didn't disappoint. Right out the gate, I'm going to tell you, it did not disappoint. All the reviews are true, but this movie is such an emotional roller coaster, and it has so many highs, few lows, but not bad lows. You'll see what I'm talking about. So in Creed, Michael B. Jordan is a foster child, and the reason he's a foster child is because Apollo Creed is his father, but his mother is not who you think it is. So his whole life, because he never got to meet his father and his father died before he was born, Adonis has always been living in the shadow of Apollo Creed, and throughout most of the movie, he wants to keep it a secret. Until one day he seeks out Rocky Balboa and he lets him in on his secret, and he wants Rocky to train him because Rocky is really the only mentor that he looks up to. He almost sees him as kind of a father figure later in the movie. Now guys, this is a great Rocky movie. It's one of the best. I don't want to say it's the best since the first because I do love quite a few entries in the Rocky series, but it is definitely up there with the best. First of all, I want to talk about the director, Ryan Coogler. Usually I don't talk about directors in my movie reviews unless they do something that's extraordinary to me. Ryan Coogler really did something extraordinary. He made this movie his own. Like I said in the intro, he honored the past so well, and he created a new legacy, a Creed legacy. And if you've been watching my previous Rocky reviews, I always try to make note of Apollo Creed, the character Apollo Creed, because he does pop up throughout quite a few of the entries in the franchise. And just as Rocky has a legacy, Creed himself has a legacy as well. And Creed is really honored in this movie. Now, director Ryan Coogler really has his own vision, and he directed Fruitvale Station, and I have not seen that yet. Because of this movie, I'm definitely going to check it out sometime down the road. But there's one scene, one of the fight scenes early in the movie, the camera never cuts off. The camera goes through the whole fight, and I believe the fight is like maybe 2 rounds, and that scene is directed so well. And he actually does a couple of scenes like this. He likes to let the camera stay on and see what can happen. And to me, that is just movie magic when it's done right. Also, the score in this movie is so great. It does use hints, little elements of the Rocky scores, but it also has its own beat because Creed is a different character than Rocky is. Creed never really had his own score, but if he did, this would be the score for the character Apollo Creed. And the score is so big in this movie. It is just great, especially in the final fight. And we'll talk about the final fight in a minute. Now also I gotta talk about, of course, Sylvester Stallone. This is such a groundbreaking performance by him. And now I know why there's buzz of him getting a Best Supporting Actor nomination. He really earned it in this role. He does such a great job, and I don't want to give away any spoilers, but he brings the Rocky character to new territories in this movie. And with that comes great acting. Plus, you got to remember the Rocky character is older now. He is not his young, spry self that he was in the 80s. And that's going to be a different character, really. And I also love the way that he trains Adonis Creed in this movie. And some of the scenes kind of remind me of the way Mickey trained Rocky. You know, Mickey didn't move that much because he was older, but he knew what to tell Rocky. And Rocky does the same thing with Adonis. He was not just a coach, he was also a mentor, a father figure. And I always thought I'd have a hard time seeing an older Rocky, but he does such a great job in this movie that I actually really enjoyed it. And finally, Michael B. Jordan. Wow, he does such a phenomenal job in this movie. And now I welcome a Creed franchise just because of his performance. His performance is amazing in this movie. He has some moments where he breaks down in the final fight. You can tell that he really put himself through hell to become this character, physically and mentally. He does such an amazing job. And I gotta say, some of the Rocky movies, especially the later ones, it was more about action and less about drama during the final fight. The final fight in Creed really mixes both quite well. And I can't end this review without mentioning one thing, and I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a scene in the final fight that gave me chill bumps. And you'll know exactly what I'm talking about once you see this scene. So anyway, guys, I loved this movie so much. I pondered on if I wanted to give it a purchase worthy or Trapped on an Island on my way home from watching it. I just finished watching it, but you know what? It's a Trapped on an Island. It is such a great movie. It's even better than Southpaw, and you know how much I loved Southpaw this year. And I can't wait to watch Creed again. It's that good of a movie. So guys, let me know what you thought of Creed. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and Humdrum out.